really should have changed my shirt.
You gotta look good.
Well,
So,
good.
oh yeah, what do you guys think of the name for the show?
That's fine. It's Canadian.
I like it.
I originally wanted to call it Idiots Play, but then I looked into it and somebody started using it 4 weeks ago.
No, of course.
Okay,
Of
well,
course.
what else can I use?
Ba, 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 ba.
Ding dongs play. Yay.
I would have changed.
The dog wants her hugs right now. Hello. The dog literally smells like a stale house at this point. She needs to go for a bath.
Like now?
No,
Right
not
now.
right now.
Right now.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Sorry,
look, we got Tiger
my
Woods
dog
with us.
stinks.
Yep. You smell like dirt, missus.
Where's
Is it okay if I play as Tiger because my default character fucking sucks?
Your default character is garbage.
We don't care. No.
Oh.
Justin dressed up. I didn't. Oh,
I didn't.
dress up.
No t-shirt and pajama pants.
That's it.
Pretty
It's
much.
kind of what I'm wearing right now, to be honest.
Oh no, that's prettier.
Actually, I got a hoodie on, but... Tuner pin selections.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm ready now.
Do
Need
I
something
have-
a little flashier.
Does Tiger have different outfits? Can I get him in like a bathing suit or something?
You're in his Sunday best now.
I think that's all you can do with him.
His shirt's so like shiny.
Straight from church to the golf club.
I wish they had a skirt that matched my top.
They do. It's just in the women's section.
You want a flower print?
But every time I go
kilt?
in there, they yell at me.
Am I the only one not ready?
Yeah.
I thought I said press ready. My bad.
Like every time you change something in the thing, it'll like uncheck everybody's ready.
Yes,
That
that's
happened twice
always-
here. I was like, I swear
Yeah.
to God, I fucking.
I hit that twice
readied up.
already too. I already hit ready.
So who
But
wants
you
to
are-
talk Madam Web? Let's talk Madam Web.
Well, you're the only one that saw it. Thank God.
I haven't seen it yet. Is
I
it
don't
good?
know, with great
Well-
responsibility comes great power, you fucking idiots.
Oh, you heard that? Okay, that's good. Well, as Dakota Johnson said, you don't need to know anything about anything to watch this movie. So that
Oh,
should
I
help.
saw one scene that some dude filmed on his cell phone of her driving like an ambulance and crushing a Spider-Man that's not Spider-Man. It looked really dumb.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a bunch of statements that I wrote down, and I want you guys to tell me if you think they're true or false.
Okay.
Okay, so Madam Web is born in a cave in Peru with the help of magical spider people.
True.
That's so dumb. But,
Exactly.
I mean, okay,
Oh.
sure, why not? Let's go fucking into the bushes. Yeah, true. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. That's true.
Because it's oddly specific.
As soon as, like, a cave in Peru, I'm like, nah, probably not. Then he said
Oh.
spider people, I'm like, well, that sounds just about as dumb as I think it would be. So,
Dave.
Okay, true or false? The 3 Spider Women never get powers and are only in costumes in a dream sequence at the beginning of the movie.
they're only in it. Wait, what? They're only there for a couple of minutes? In costume?
If that, yeah.
Like, not even minutes? And it's in a dream?
Yeah.
Is
True.
she dreaming of the future?
Yeah.
then you just answered the question. It has to be true. You gave me more information, so it must have actually happened. That's so dumb. So they're not actually superheroes in the movie?
No.
No. The superhero movie doesn't actually have superheroes.
Unbreakable? Is that what this is? Are they trying to make Unbreakable?
Madam Web has powers, and the Ezekiel, what's his name? Ezekiel Smith has powers. And then there's the legendary arachnid spider people of the Peruvian Amazon.
Oh, I was too fast.
Okay. Dakota Johnson, who plays Madam Web, fired her agent after the movie came out.
True.
Oh, I hope so. True.
False.
Oh, she didn't fire her agent.
She fired her agent after the trailer came out.
Okay, you got us on the trick question. I've been God, I'll admit to it.
Yeah.
After the trailer came out.
Yeah. I think the guy that plays Ezekiel Smith, apparently he's suing Sony for misrepresentation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I've been hearing that they said the trailer basically had all of the superhero parts in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so they okay, yeah, they were trying to get people.
And I'm like, nah, probably not, but it's just being confirmed.
I wonder what that movie looked like. That if they're that upset.
You can compare it to the Fantastic Four, the one that came out with what's his nuts, and
the big issue was they all thought that this was going to be part of the MCU.
Was
so
Feige
they wanted
even
the
involved
money.
with it?
No, this was.
If Feige's not involved with it, you're not a part of the MCU.
But the actors didn't know that. They just knew it was a Marvel movie. They didn't realize it wasn't a Marvel Studios
They're
movie.
idiots. They're idiots.
So
they were tricked.
If it's you think you do a little bit of research and know that fucking Marvel does not own all of Spider-Man.
Oh, hold on. Keep going.
They thought they were getting in on that MCU money. They wanted the
they want that mouse money.
Multiple.
Give me that
contracts.
mouse money, man. That mouse money is where it's at.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Spend $4 billion on 2 properties and drive them into the ground. That's what I would do. If I had $4 billion, what a way to burn money. You know what? If these aren't ours, we're going to buy them and make sure nobody can enjoy them.
These places will sit barren. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll offer it for free and you'll keep the free.
Our Purelator showed up.
Oh. What'd you get?
A couple boxes of hockey cards.
Oh.
And
are they the ones that have been signed?
And
you got any of those back?
No.
You got a couple, didn't you?
I got 3, yeah. I got McInnes and Robertson came back signed, and Malkins didn't, but at least it came back.
Oh, I think a fucking Nick Robertson signed card. That's awesome.
Well,
I love Nick Robertson.
I'm quite happy with it. I mean, hey, he took the time.
Exactly. That's just nice. Oh boy.
Okay. Another one for you. The villain is killed by a Pepsi sign.
By the way, fucking thing I watched, it looked like he was killed by an ambulance. So I'm gonna say false.
True.
I want to say true because that sounds really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of inclined to say that he didn't, because maybe you're trying to trick me at this point.
It's true.
Are all of these just going to be true?
I thought it would be one of those things that was so stupid that, given the trend of the questions, that it would have been nah, it wasn't that dumb.
I was going to say he was killed by a Coke sign and then say it's false. He was killed by a Pepsi sign.
Pepsi sign.
I figured just saying Pepsi sign was enough.
Yeah.
Well, if anything should kill a franchise, it should be product placement.
Oh, there was a lot of product placement for Pepsi in those.
Well, somebody had to fund the movie.
I
Because
can-
like-
nobody is going to see it.
Remember
Like
Wayne's
sh-
World when he did the
God damn
Pepsi product
Yeah,
placement
it-
when he was making fun
yeah.
of the product placements? It was like that in your face.
You got this.
I don't know.
Madam Web is wanted throughout the movie for kidnapping.
True.
False.
True.
Oh my god.
True.
Two in a row.
Damn.
Two
Who
in
is
a
she
row for the
kidnapping?
retard.
The three girls that are in the movie with her.
Oh, they're not like friends?
No.
Oh, this is something else.
Peter Parker is born but never named.
False.
What do you mean he's born?
Like he's
and-
born in the movie.
Oh, and they just don't say it's him?
Yes. So
Because
Peter
he was stuck to the top of the crib, they kind of knew.
So yeah. So Peter Parker is born and never named. Is the true.
Okay,
false.
so you witness a birth, and you're led to assume that that's Peter Parker because
What is
they
going
named the
on?
mother?
You're asking to me. It's a yes or no
Well-
question.
No, it sounds so dumb.
Oh, I know.
So,
and if they
yeah,
make it so
basically-
that that's the reason he
basically.
has powers, that'd be so stupid.
Oh god.
So May Parker is in the movie. Richard Parker isn't. She gives birth to Peter, but they never mention his name.
Oh, so it's just like assumed kind of thing. Like yeah, that's
Maybe they
that's
had
Peter.
another child that they murdered before him.
Which
So does he get his spider powers from like these weird spider people in the Peruvian cave?
I don't know, maybe.
It's
But
all
why is he there?
connected.
Like,
I thought there
Well,
was already a
because-
story on that.
Because they wanted to tie it to the Spider-Man as much as
but
they
what's
could. without
Spider-Man?
actually-
Are they trying to tie it to?
Well, this
Oh,
this takes place in 2003, so it was supposed to take place in the 90s and be Andrew Garfield's universe, but
Oh.
then they changed it and did a whole bunch of like reshoots and stuff.
Well, it's not that hard to flip something from the late 90s to the early 2000s.
Yeah,
So what
to
is
make
it?
it
Much the
Tom
same.
Holland's.
Is it- Oh, okay.
I don't know. If
So
there's a
what's
good,
the answer?
It's true.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Fuck.
Well, that leads me to my next one. Ben Parker starts dating May, but never says May's name.
Okay, so how many unnamed people are in this movie? Just a bunch of characters with no fucking names, and you're
Just
supposed to
a-
guess who these are?
It's just all implied.
Basically, so Ben Parker and Cassandra Webb, they're paramedics.
Oh my god, the fucking last names. Okay, continue.
So they're paramedics in New York. They're partners.
Yeah, but Ben should be older, right?
They're the same age. So early 30s ish, because you have to remember
But
that.
he's like 70 when he goes to.
Yeah, but in Tom
You're thinking of
Holland's
the-
aunt is
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, you're thinking of like Tobey Maguire, where like
Yeah.
they're old.
No, I'm thinking about the comic book where they're fucking old.
Where they're 190
Sure.
for 60 years.
Yeah.
We are eternal.
Yeah. So what happens is they're talking because she doesn't want to go to Mary's baby shower that's being held at Ben's place because Richard's out of town. And
Please don't. Please don't.
so she ends up, so they end up going, they're talking about it, and then Ben says, so I started seeing one. She goes, oh, And what's this one's name?
Aha.
Oh,
And then nothing
it's
happens, that's
special,
it?
is it?
He was a pervert.
That was he didn't say a word. Didn't say a friggin' word. Just kind of.
Why did they leave so much like to be like implied? You know what I
Because
mean?
the writers had no idea if this was going to be considered canon or not.
But
Okay.
wasn't this supposed to be the movie that you could watch without having seen any of the other movies? But yet, like, all of the references to characters are just implied and not, like, just outright stated kind of thing?
So, basically, the writers on the red carpet, which, by the way, the red carpet is by far and away the best part of Madam Web.
Oh,
Wow.
The writers said something along the lines like it was great that we could have this movie in 2003 so we could have Britney Spears Toxic and also so that Dakota Johnson could play Madam Web.
Interesting.
These are the
That was
same
their
writers as
reasoning.
Morbius, by the way, just in case you're wondering.
It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time.
Fucking Morbin.
That shit was so funny at that time.
They re-released Morbius in the theaters because of the memes.
I mean, yeah, people were gonna go see it after. They weren't going to see it because it was a good film. They just wanted to see
No.
what the memes were about.
People just
mean,
yelling,
if
play
it
some
sells, it
30
sells."
seconds to Mars.
Pretty
Come on.
much. Was that Jared Leto? Is that his name?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay,
That's
so
funny.
here I'll just basically tell you the movie then. It's probably easier. So
I think we figured it out. Born in
Yeah,
a
it's
Peruvian
garbage.
cave, completely useless. Born of people with no names, and some have names, some people
Wow.
don't. Nobody's a superhero. She kidnaps 2 people, hits a
3.
fucking guy with a goddamn ambulance, ends up in killing him with a Pepsi sign later in life. It's pretty cut and dry.
Wow.
so
Fucking
you have
dry.
seen the movie then.
I mean, it sounds like the worst time ever. Why did I spend $20 on this?
This movie is one of the worst movies I've seen.
Is that why you watched it twice? Because it was just so bad. You had to like watch it back to like believe
I've done that.
That's
it
the
was
thing,
real.
though.
I've
That's
done that.
the
I
thing,
did that
though.
with Black Panther. It was terrible.
The Marvels. I'll never watch that movie again. Terrible
No, neither
movie.
will I. That was
This
so
movie,
bad.
Madam Web, from a writing stance, is worse
It's more of a
than the
curiosity.
Marvels. It's
So you're thinking
worse
it's
than
so
the
bad
Marvels.
it should be studied?
But it's so bad that it makes it better than the Marvels because it doesn't have any
Yes.
politics in it. There's
Nice.
no
So it's
politics
so bad
in
it
it
should
whatsoever.
be studied.
Yes.
Okay, well that's good at least. It can be stupid for being poorly written and not because it has just shoehorned fucking politics into it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like here, I'll just read different statements. You don't have to tell me if you think they're true or not. But
Wait a minute. Did I pass or fail?
Nobody was keeping score.
no.
Oh, well, I tried hard, man.
Madam Web steals a cab, drives it around. This is what I was doing this afternoon. I figured out she drove for roughly 750 to 800 kilometers in the stolen cab. After driving it around for
Wow.
approximately 300 kilometers, which was back to her apartment at this point, she grabbed a random crowbar that was lying on the ground, ripped the plates off the car, left the plates where they were, went up to her apartment, went through her mom's research, got the cab, and drove around for another 400 to 500 kilometers.
Okay, wait. What's her mother researching?
Spiders in the Peruvian rainforest, Amazon.
So her
Makes
mother gave birth in the Peruvian cave?
Yes, her mother was 8 months pregnant because she was researching spiders to help cure the neurological condition that her baby had. And
Oh, so Madam Web's sister?
no, it was Madam Web
How the fuck did she know the baby in her had a condition?
because the doctor
How was she
told her.
able to fly 8 months pregnant somewhere?
All you have to do is sit down.
So Ezekiel is there with her, and he's getting really
flap her arms or nothing.
he's getting really anxious or whatever. So she finds the spider. He kills everybody but one guy because you can see him running away in the background, and then takes the spider from her and shoots her in the stomach.
Ezekiel sounds like he's a bit of a dick.
He needs this spider because he didn't have the same opportunities that she did.
Sounds like nobody's gotten the same opportunities.
Even though he's the one paying for like the whole expedition and everything.
Oh.
From what I gather.
So who's Ezekiel when he's not in Peru with the spiders?
Don't know.
You don't know?
Just in Peru
don't know.
With the spiders?
They never fully...
Independently wealthy, and that's about it.
I don't know.
According
they never
Bible,
explain anything. They never explain his character. So his motivation is he wants the spider because it will give him power.
Does he become the bad guy? Is Ezekiel the bad guy?
Yes, yeah. So he wants the spider because it will give him power. And
so
then,
what power did it give him? Did he have Spider-Man's powers?
He had the ability to stick to walls and to poison people with the touch of his hand.
That would suck.
Why did his suit look so much like Spider-Man's?
Because it's Spider-Man adjacent. So,
no, but if Peter Parker's just being born and Peter Parker's the one that designed the Spider-Man suit, how could Peter Parker? No, because this is bullshit.
This is fucked up. It's wrong.
Again, you thought January 6th was bad.
This is like going to a fucking museum, grabbing a piece and taking a dump right on it. And putting it back and saying, yeah, I did this. This is art now. This is better than it used to be. I have made changes that make this superior. Having him look exactly like Spider-Man when Spider-Man doesn't exist, like it would have made way more sense if Spider-Man was existing and Madam Web was existing at the same time. Because then that guy bases that on, now I look like an evil Spider-Man. So dumb.
This isn't gonna make it.
So he shoots her in the stomach to take the spider.
Wait a minute. What do you mean take the spider?
Well, she found the spider. So she found the spider that she was looking for.
Okay, I thought the spider was inside of her and he shot her.
No, she had it. She has it in a jar.
Because that might have been a bit more fucking entertaining. Yeah.
So he shoots her in the stomach so that he can take the jar that has the spider in it. And then the Peruvian, Amazonian, Mexican arachnid spider people come down and save her.
Come down from
help
where?
Deliver the trees.
So in Central Park?
No, this is in Peru.
No, in the Peruvian
This is the Peruvian
jungle.
Amazon. Stay with me here.
Come on. Even I got that.
So they deliver the baby.
What the hell
and then
happened?
the one guy says to her, one day she will come back, she will have questions, and I will be here. So then you jump forward to 2003, and she's a paramedic in New York City.
Very good.
So there's an accident. She falls into the water, almost dies, but then Ben saves her.
But she was
and
born
starts
4
seeing
weeks early
things.
to spider people. How did she get to New York?
Don't ask questions.
In a bottle.
No, but that's an important one. Like that's an important one.
Someone sold her to Disney. The child sex slave.
Well, I'll go back to the Ezekiel's.
They moved her real quick.
I'll go back to Ezekiel's motivations. He has a dream that the 3 girls have spider powers and they're going to kill him in the future. So
That's
then
That's not a dream.
He uses. Yeah.
It's an erotic fantasy that man's having, not a dream.
So his whole motivation is to find these 3 girls and kill them before they kill him.
Yeah,
we don't know who he is. We don't know what he's done. We don't know what he's built. He has built everything, and he's not going to lose it to them. But we don't know what it is that he's built. We have no idea how he's getting the things he has. He has some woman that's working for using like the best technology possibly available, and basically says that. He goes, "I have acquired the best technology. The police don't even have it. Use it better."
The police don't
That's
even have
an
it.
exact
Police
friggin' quote from the movie.
Fuck. It's better than the police. Is it better than what fucking Anthony Stark has? Because shouldn't he be around too? Fuck this movie. That's so stupid. Everything that you have said, you could have just made that a different movie.
Oh,
and
yeah,
none of those goddamn spiders.
No way.
So she's wanted in New York City in 2003. Okay, so 2003, 2 years after 9/11, she's wanted in New York City for kidnapping 3 teenage girls. At one point,
yeah, but she's a white
what is it? A day or two after? I think it's the day after. She flies to Peru, to the exact spot where her mom died, meets the guy that said, you know, she'll come back and I'll be here.
Well,
Flies back, picks up the cab that she was driving around that was stolen without plates. So she parked it at the airport.
Did she get fired from her ambulance job?
No, she's got days off.
Well, you got to book time off to go to fucking Peru.
Well, she may have time off because one of her friends was killed at at a scene.
So, okay, yeah, that is pointless information that absolutely means nothing. It's like,
well, it was in the movie.
How attached? It wasn't in the movie.
It was.
Okay.
Because that's when she started having the premonitions, and what's hilarious is she was trying to get him to not take the ambulance and drive away, because if he did that, he was going to get T-boned by a dump truck. So
are we talking a big booty or a legitimate dump truck?
Like legitimate.
Okay.
Like a real dump truck.
So
talk of the berry, sweet of the juice.
So she's trying to stop him from going, and she keeps like preventing him from driving away. So he eventually drives away and gets hit.
Hand job would have stopped him.
Well, no, because she's trying to get him to stop, and she keeps holding him up, and then he gets hit. And it's like, if you just let him go, he would have been fine.
Well, that's usually how most of those psychic things go, where it's like, you know, it's always that moral question of if I, like, does it happen because I interfere? It's not like they're like Muad'Dib, nowhere near that level of being able to tell the future. You got to weave all the time strands into something you can understand, and then you can predict it. That's why psychics say they can't predict the lottery. Too many last-second variables.
It's a good cop-out.
Isn't it?
I was gonna say.
Isn't it? No, you're just full of shit.
Isn't it?
You're just full of shit. That's all you're full of is shit.
Oh, man. I have a couple questions here from the movie for Pappy.
Oh, boy.
Being a medic.
I hope you studied.
So, at one point in the movie, she says, "Who flips off an ambulance?" What do you have to say about that, Pappy?
Who flips off an ambulance?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck what you're driving.
No.
I even had guys fake machine gun. What the hell?
Nice shot.
What the hell?
Nice shot for the Beagle.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that line, I'm like, "How have you not been a medic for very long?" Like, everyone does.
Well, if she wasn't a medic for very long, how did she afford that flight to Peru and back?
How? Dave,
It was
they
a
don't
Jewish
explain.
thing. She was going back to her homeland.
They don't explain how she got to America. They don't explain how she got to the American foster system. after being born in the Peruvian Amazon.
Okay, so her mother died during childbirth.
Yes.
And they don't explain if she calls her foster mom.
Yes. No, she doesn't have a foster mom. She's an orphan. She never knew her mom.
So she just turned 18 and became a paramedic through the foster system, never doing drugs or having a baby.
Yes.
Looking like that. Her teeth. Her well-groomed eyebrows. You're telling me.
What is that?
She's not some bushy eyebrow bitch. It's sucking dick for liquor. In the back of a New York alleyway. Because I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Big sign says "Lick your balls for a Mickey."
Pappy, if someone's O2 is 89, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's all right. What's the rest of the situation?
So she fell into the water, went into this actually comes up in the next statement. She fell in the water, drowned, had to be resuscitated. Her O2 was at 80% and it rose to 89%. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're perfectly fine. Go ahead."
No, I'd go another at least 3 liters a minute.
No, she didn't get oxygen.
Well, she was oxygen deprived, so fill her up. Later, I see it.
Later on, she when she goes to the baby shower, she goes to get a drink, and Ben goes, "No, maybe you shouldn't." It's like, why not? It's like, because you just died. And she goes, "Guys, it's cardiac arrest. Once your heart starts, you're fine. Everybody knows that."
Yeah, it's fine. It's going. How fast is it going? How slow is it going? Is it going regular rhythm? Did you blow a blood vessel?
And there's a lot of CPR in the movie too, and one of the things she says is, when you're doing CPR with multiple people, you have to pick up the exact same rhythm as the other person.
No, false.
No, because if you're doing mouth to mouth and you're a single CPR, you're not going to get the same rhythm.
No. And supposedly you're not allowed to straddle their head when you're doing the compressions. I learned that in a scenario.
Straddle their head?
Yeah, so my balls were touching their face.
Well, that's how you do CPR? What the hell is CPR?
You can't do that. And I go, I'll definitely know if they come around.
I'll definitely know if they come around.
There's another... Oh,
my heart started, but why am I blind? I'm blind. We call it spider eyes in the business, baby.
I got a turkey laying on my face.
Oh, it's appropriate.
At the beginning when when she's trying to get all the people out, or get the 3 girls away from the killer, she goes onto the subway car, and all 3 of them just so happen to coincidentally be there. She's like, "Okay, we need everybody off. This is an emergency situation. Everybody listen to me. I need you off the train. I need you 3 off the train." So it's just those 3 people that get off the train. Everybody else stays on. The guy, there's a point they get onto another train, and you hear the train conductor or whatever. He goes, it's like, "Okay, we're now leaving Grand Central Station. Next stop is God.
What did he get molested by?
Presumably the bad guy. Nobody reacts to that. The train comes to a complete dead stop. Those 3 people get off the train. The cops are nearby, but they're questioning somebody else about something else. The train then leaves.
So did the bad guy just really want to be a train driver his whole life?
He just really wanted to be a conductor since he was a wee lad. He dreamed of the tracks, of the train tracks.
There's only
I don't
2
understand
movies.
this movie.
that I've had to watch twice. What were it? Being Malkovich was one
Being
of them.
John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bean
was
John
it
Malkovich? Is that where he's
Metropolis?
like a big bean?
No. There's a doorway into John Malkovich's head, and you can become John Malkovich for a short period of time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can become the bean
And
that
it's
enters
fucked.
his mind.
It's behind his desk in his office. This little door. It's fucked.
Oh.
What was the other? Oh, Brazil.
Brazil was so bad.
Brazil. I had to watch that twice, and it sucked the second time too.
Well, Madam
Brazil
Web
was,
was really, really bad, but it's like hilariously bad.
Brazil was really not great.
I don't know Brazil.
It's Ian. Oh, god damn it! I was thinking about the dude's name from Monty Python.
Mhm.
It's his movie.
Idol.
John Cleese?
Eric Idle. And it is a fever dream. It's not a comedy or anything. It's just a fever dream.
Drug-induced fucking. I'll waste my money on this.
No one knows what the story is about, and nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Dylan's not coming over today. He's going out tonight.
I
I was like, who's the new chick? And he's like, some Jewish broad off of Hinge. I'm like, oh god. Best of luck.
Tell him to play the Frank Zappa song "Jewish Princess" for her. It'll be
Oh,
really
what a
appreciated.
sweet little Jewish
Jewish
princess.
with a hairy little mustache.
Oh, I haven't told you the best part about
And
Madam Web.
legs to match.
There is more
Yes.
to the movie.
So you know how? Okay, so the writers basically said that like Madam Web doesn't have a backstory, and that's what makes it so great to have her.
It's a bunch of bullshit, but okay.
Yeah, like she's a mutant with clairvoyant powers who has a neurological disorder, whose husband built a machine in order for her to stay alive. But she doesn't have a backstory. So
None whatsoever.
no. So she's supposed to be blind and paralyzed.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah. So she becomes blind and paralyzed.
I can't believe the differently abled aren't on there giving shit.
She
About
becomes
one of the
blind
characters.
and paralyzed because the Pepsi sign falls. She's on the sign with the guy, but she survives. He doesn't. She falls into the water. She's about 10, 15 feet underwater, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
This is all taking place in a fireworks factory that was recently on fire, where they left all the highly explosive fireworks that could punch through cement walls that had a Pepsi sign on top of it. So
That shit killed me in the Last of Us show. I'm
She
assuming you
falls-
watched that.
Yeah. Hold on. She falls into the water. So she's about 10 to 15 feet underwater, and a firework comes through the water, hits her in the eyes, and that's how she becomes blind and paralyzed.
I'm still struggling on whether it's the Pepsi sign or the firework that's the villain of this movie.
The producer is the villain.
The
Kind
writers.
of sounds like it's the Pepsi sign.
The writers.
Seems like the Pepsi sign caused most of this.
I mean, Pepsi was around for most of that movie.
Did they
was
use
lurking
a
in the back.
2003 accurate Pepsi logo?
Did they?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's another
reason
movie
to watch
sin.
it. Yeah.
That's another
I don't know
movie
if
sin.
they did. I think
Because that would be the Jeff Gordon Pepsi time, right? Around 2003?
yeah.
That awesome blue that they had.
I really want a Pepsi.
I think they
I'm
did.
not gonna lie.
Blockbuster was in it.
We've been talking so much
That-
about
whoa.
Pepsi. It's just like
That's a close one, but I guess that makes sense. Blockbuster was around till like fucking 2004.
14, I think. There's still one that's around.
Yeah, there's still one.
I miss
I've seen-
Blockbuster. man.
Angry Video Game Nerd went there. It was pretty cool. They slept out in the car. They brought a van with a little TV and a portable generator. They rented the movie, watched the movie in the parking lot, returned it. He bought a couple of VHSs because it's like, oh no, we don't rent the VHS anymore. You just buy those.
Yeah. I miss Blockbuster.
I miss Jumbo Video, man. Going there, getting the popcorn.
Oh.
Sean and I have always
God.
said we'd still be working there. We would have wanted nothing more for our lives than just to work at that fucking video store. We found it.
We've peaked.
Yeah, peak Randall. That was basically it. We just sit and talk about fucking movies all day, clean the store
We
up.
are clerks. We are the clerks.
Oh my god, conversations about music and sci-fi movies. Just going deep. He was deep into Dune, and he got me right into Dune.
People that couldn't find the new releases.
How long ago was that?
When I worked at Jumbo Video, I worked there
20 years ago.
Started when I was.
Oh, so he was into the Dune books. Holy shit.
Oh no!
No, there's a movie that came out.
The David Lynch movie.
Oh yeah, the 1980. I mentally repressed that movie's existence. The 1984 Dune.
There's a really good director's cut
with David Bowie in it.
And then and then at the end of our, I think it was about 2001 or 2, the TV miniseries came out, and that was still the best interpretation of it I've seen.
Oh, apparently Doom 2 is really, really good.
Oh, that was the thing. A lot of people had complaints about the first one, but it's like it's supposed to be like a multi-movie series. Yeah. It's like they're setting up.
There's
everything.
So many to do. There's so many because like to get to God King, that's so long. That is so fucking long to get there. And the Children of Dune, I mean, that's a wicked series.
It was Chris Gore, I think, I heard talking about it. He said that this is what Star Wars should have been.
Pretty much, instead of a, like, space romance. Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, Star Wars has always been fantasy, not sci-fi, right? I think Dune is fantasy more than it is sci-fi.
It has like a very good mixture of it, which I think is what makes it really interesting. It
is like no more AI because we fought all the robots off in the early days of our spacefaring, right? And you know, great houses that just run planets. It's well thought out. Folding space. It's a good idea. I like the Helithropter that they had. That Dragonfly ship was so cool. Finally getting correct motion blur on something moving that fast on film, it looks so good. The sound design in that movie, like when the Sardaukar are in their mini planet.
Black Panther had flying dragonfly ships.
They had terrible motion blur. Black Panther had the worst CGI. Those dudes had like 2 weeks to get it done by the look of it. Let's have
Speaking of which,
two dark things fight each other in the dark. It's going to be great.
Thunderbolts is going to start filming soon. That comes out next year. They just announced the cast of Fantastic Four. That comes out next year. Blade, which is on its like 6th rewrite, comes out next year. Captain America 4, which is remaking the movie, is supposed to come out next year. Deadpool just finished principal photography, and it's coming out in July. Like, they're not even taking their time anymore. It's just pump.
I mean, it doesn't really take that long to film the movies if they plan it correctly.
No, I'm texting Dylan. Dylan's like, I saw Matt yesterday. He said he thought of you recently. I called him gay. Just fucking, that'd be dying. It said, good, he deserves to be reminded of who he really is occasionally. Oh, God, that's funny. I'm so glad he's back in this end of the city again.
Oh, did him and Casey finally break up?
Yeah. Yeah. He's back out in Mississauga now. Which means we can fucking hang out again and shit. Oh.
I heard
Man,
you guys
do I
were
hate
talking
that
about the
end of the
Leafs
fucking
when I
draw.
came on.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh
Going
yeah.
hard on them.
Who
You
the
seen
hell
the
is
past
Bobby
couple of
McMahon?
games?
Pardon me?
He's great.
Bobby McManus,
Fucking
the
Bobby
fucking
McMahon.
The
He
Rocket.
was great.
godsend.
He was great down in the Marlies.
He was great
Oh,
down in
yeah.
the Marlies, but he's gotten like 9 points in 3 games.
He
Yeah.
got a
He's just-
hat trick the other night. Like
He got a
I
hat
was
trick the
like,
other night, yeah.
I saw
moving
the
on.
score and I was like, okay, like let's see who scored, and I just see like I'm scanning and I just see the 3 and then I see the M at the beginning and I'm like, oh, Matthews got a hat trick, and then I kept reading and I was like,
It's McMahon!
what? Am I
It's
fucking
McMahon.
hallucinating?
Are you ready
my-
for a hat trick?
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
And he's fast and he's hard on the puck. He plays really well with like you can alternate him and Nyes on the first line and you're fucking fine.
oh yeah.
They
Very
threw
easily.
Tavares down. They put Domi up second line and threw Tavares down third line, and it made such a big difference in Tavares' game.
I love
Yeah, they're moving him back
love
up,
Domi
though.
on the second line.
Listening to Joe Bowen and Jim Ralph is awesome. Like they're Joe Bowen calls McMahon Rocket McMahon.
Rocket McMahon's got the puck.
Oh, crap, I can't remember what I was gonna say now.
Nicknames? Bowen?
Oh,
No, something else. Oh yeah, it was about the scoring because they're like, oh yeah, you know, the one problem that the Leafs have had of late is they don't have enough secondary
Depth.
scoring other than
Yeah,
McMahon. And
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 Camp and
so
Oh,
off the post.
what a
Tavares
slap in the balls.
Tavares gets his goal and he's
Oh,
he goes, does that count as secondary scoring? And Ralph goes, well, he's on with McMahon, so I'm gonna say no.
well, it kind of does. If Tavares gets a goal, it's a good thing. Like I'm glad he's been shooting more. A goal a game is kind.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
Oh,
Maybe not
But-
a goal a game out of him, but a goal every other game out of him is to be like he should be getting 40 a year for $10 million. Fuck.
I'd
And he's
say
not like
he's
a
going to
ball.
contract.
bullshit.
You got burned too. He's going to
Yeah, welcome to
contract.
Canada.
He's going to be like re-signing or doing whatever after
Next
this next
year.
season. So
Yeah.
you'll see a rather big salary drop out of him.
I don't think they re-sign him.
Unless he
I mean,
in
You got to give
24,
Matthews the captaincy. Matthews needs the C. And you can't strip him. You can't
I still
strip
think
it off
Riley
of
should
Tavares.
have the C, but
No, man. I mean, he's got to have it. He's got to.
or rather than like stripping him, I think if you're John Tavares, you kind of see the way that the team's going. Like, you know, I would look at it more as like a passing of the torch kind of thing rather than like him being kind of stripped, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's like, you know, he's handing it off to the next kind of generation.
Yeah, when you're the captain, I guess. That's the...
Because that's the main thing is like Tavares doesn't really feel like the captain of the Leafs. Like when you think about the Toronto Maple Leafs and like their on ice presence and all that, like you don't think of John Tavares. You think of Austin Matthews. Like, is that because he scored 52 goals this season so far and he might score 70?
Yeah.
Probably. But when you think of like, you know, like when you play other teams, it's like you see that C on the ice, you know, like with fucking Boston, how you used to see
96
Bergeron
yards.
come out. Like, you know,
Yeah, now they
it's,
got that rat-faced knacker as their captain. It's great.
that human rat hybrid.
Yeah. Just start
Oh, yeah, I
throwing
remember.
cheese on the bench. You'll never see him.
Pretty much. Oh, can I do something? No, you can't. You put those
Oh
trees
yeah, you could.
there.
You
fiend.
could drive it through the trees. You could drive it through the trees. I was gonna try it.
I
What
don't know
happened
if
with-
I
I mean-
can go.
what
It's
happened
a
with
lizard
Phil
tree.
Castle? Did anybody hear?
I don't-
Well, Vancouver.
did
He's
somebody
over
pick
in
him up?
Vancouver, but Vancouver supposedly.
Picked
He has
him
a
up for
PTO
1
with
year.
Vancouver.
Oh, does he
But-
really?
Yeah, but I don't know if anything's come of it.
Oh,
That's a
Oh.
good shot.
He only
I
needs like 3
definitely
more
didn't
points.
intend it to be like that.
He needs 3 more points in the regular season, and he hits 1,000. I don't know why
How do you-
any team. Yeah, I mean, and if all you got to give him is hot dogs and Coke, he's pretty cheap.
He walks into the dressing room. There's just like 2 fucking jumbo fucking hot dogs, and it's just a fucking can of Coke just sitting under
big cup of
under
glizzies
his
at a
name.
2-liter.
Yep. There you go, Phil.
He dips the hot dogs in the Coke.
Yeah, you gotta soften them up.
He just wants uncooked hot dogs.
Oh, no way.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Fine attempt,
catastrophic. That
Fine
was
attempt.
definitely worth finding out, because if that hadn't happened, like if the ball had stuck,
Pappy's
you're in a very nice position after that. I don't know, they've just been like they just gotta really look for D at the trade deadline, which I feel like
their
we're gonna
defense
get taken
has been playing really well. But who are they gonna pick up? Like, do you really want Tanev? He's got he's a good defenseman, but he's.
I would just give up on that at this point. Like, if you're Brad Treliving. Well, it's just the fact of how Calgary's been. It's like, oh, you want him? You want him? You can't fucking have him. Fuck you. It's like, okay, like, can we just work out a trade? No. Like, I've been hearing about Chris Tanev for fucking
6 months.
Like more of this season than I haven't heard about Chris Tanev. Holy fuck. Well, that was worth.
That was.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of other names. What's his name? Rasmus Anderson has been fucking linked to the Leafs potentially as a trade target. That would be fucking cool. Could you imagine Rasmus Anderson and Morgan Riley as one of your D pairs? Damn.
When I played
Damn.
24, I did NHL 24. I did the Leafs, and I picked up. I did a bunch of major trades before the first season I started. So I traded away Bertuzzi and McCabe. Like there's all other parts like prospects and draft picks, but it's like Bertuzzi and McCabe to Anaheim for Drysdale and Henrique, and then I traded Henrique.
Good.
Henrique.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Can't remember who the other guy was. And Kleinberg. So it was Henrique, Kleinberg.
Oh, this seems like Klingberg never got sent to fucking Robidas Island this season, like in the real season.
Not Holmberg. Somebody else that plays down there. I can't remember his name now, though. I sent him, and then I ended up getting Taylor Hall and Jonathan Taves. So my first line was Matthews, Nylander.
I hope it would bounce
Marta.
more. I'm not gonna lie.
The second line was Hall, Taves, and Tavares. And my first line was Riley and Drysdale. And then I traded Samsonov for Hill and Murray for Reimer. And we won the Stanley Cup.
Reimer's back in a Leaf sweater. Imagine. Apparently it almost happened. When the Leafs were looking desperately for a goalie, there was talks apparently of Reimer potentially coming back to Toronto, which would have been insane.
I would have been fine with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I feel like the goaltending's kind of like it's fine now with the current roster.
Yeah, fine.
For now.
I feel like it's good enough for now. Like Martin Jones as like your fucking third string is like you're doing pretty well. If you have the starting goaltender for like last year's Seattle Kraken that went to the playoffs, like it's pretty good if that's your third string.
What do you think the most games played by a goalie in a season was?
79, Mark Amberger.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That was a different era, though. That was when, like, you had, like your goaltender played. He played every night.
That's when you were drunk.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Pavin had to get holes drilled into the bottom of his skates so the sweat could pour out. Think about that. You're leaking out of your feet.
Yeah.
Because he was going to get, like, trench foot or something, so they drilled
holes.
Oh, no.
What was that?
What is
I
this?
hit
He
the
hit the
fence.
fence post.
Oh,
Oh no.
Well, fuck me.
I watched what was it, Kipper and Bourne? They had Potvin on during I think it was the All-Star break. They had him on there. They were talking to him about, you know, like what he thought of Wall and stuff, and I don't know, it was nice seeing
Old Felix there.
you know.
Wiping his
Was it
nose.
or was it Potvin or was it Cujo? I think it was Cujo actually.
Cujo was there.
I think it was Curtis Joseph. I don't know why. I just had to think about that for a second. I'm like, no, that wasn't Potvin.
Oh yeah, a 3 hybrid. What are you thinking, Blanche?
Swing, man. You pay her big money. She must know what she's doing.
Jesus.
Throws the golf bag at you. Then you fucking figure it out.
At this point, I'll take it.
Ooh.
Fuck's
Not
sake.
bad. Oh. Tiger from the bushes.
He almost made a comeback.
Almost. I can
No,
not
this
hit.
this year he was going to come to a few, but he pulled out.
Oh. I mean, he's older. He's still you know, it's not like you're just going to shoot around a golf. These are still athletes.
nice
nice.
shot.
He had 9 operations just so he can golf. That's
wild.
limits him to other things he can do.
Throw it.
He should have. I wanted to throw it. Nice.
Ooh.
I didn't think it would literally put the cursor on the hole.
You can only 4 yards is the slightest you can do. So you have to I did that's why he looked like I failed it, because he threw up his arms. I was like, oh, you screwed that up. No, I didn't. I just can't hit it as soft as I need to.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't bring it back enough, so you gotta.
I don't know why they don't
swing.
have throw club option at some point. It'd be a really good animation to put in.
I'd
Press
love
square
that.
to freak the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, press triangle to lose your shit.
Jesus.
Make a Caddyshack game where you're having beers on the course and your vision's getting more blurry the time the holes go on.
Yes.
And then you got to deal with your angry wife at the end of it if you lose. If you win, everybody pays for you to go home with strippers. That's the golf game I would make.
So it sounds like what's his face, John Daly?
Yes, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yep. He's still doing his thing. I think he has a podcast now or something.
This fucking kid is going to take over in a couple
podcast?
of years. No, PGA.
Did he
and
teach him
Tiger's
the ways
kid.
of the liquor?
Him and Tiger's kid, man. You should see them go.
I'd imagine.
Where are they going?
To the top.
Stop.
Good. Am I going here? Fucking iron. Do I look like I wear dresses?
Hey.
We're playing with one.
Oh, I thought it was going to clip it.
Join me.
No, I will go to the rough. The rough.
Yeah, fuck that.
What were you going? Oh, I see what you did.
He was trying to use a driver, I'm sure.
He wanted to go to the beach, but he's got the elevation.
Fuck, you do the hit and I get the cough.
Nope.
The hell's that?
Got lungs of steel, baby. I don't know. The water makes it so smooth.
What a things it do.
Compare.
I like
it made me think of that.
I like Grand Marnier in my water pipes.
Oh, and the little bubblers, yeah.
Yo.
I mean, if I filled my bong with Grand Marnier, I would be on the streets. I would be fucking homeless. It's a lot of Grand Marnier to go into the bong. No, I was thinking of the Trailer Park Boys scene where they go to fucking steal meat from the store or whatever, and they got bubbles in the back of the
In
car.
the freezer?
No. He's in the back of the car in the parking lot, fucking smoking a bong.
Oh, and the teacher?
He's got them on the walkie-talkies or whatever, and he's talking to them, and it's just like, holy shit, boys, the water makes it so fucking smooth, I can barely feel it, but his voice is coming over the loudspeaker.
The whole PA system, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got stupid walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
That led right into the
realize how high
Swayze
you're
Express.
getting.
Yeah, then he had to go to then he went to see the Swayze Express. Fuck. That was so good. That season was so good.
Yep. I love that show.
Bubbles?
I like my American friends know about it now, after it made its way to Netflix and shit.
Yes,
Nice
baby!
shot.
It's the shirt.
It is a shirt. It's the undershirt, really.
It
It's
is.
that Under Armour.
I wish I had socks to match.
What, neon green socks?
Yeah.
Or the flower?
Nylons.
Some neon green nylons. I'm sure those exist in real life.
Oh, yeah. Those green men.
God damn it.
For the green screen.
I am the green man.
Ooh.
That went so much faster than it was supposed to. It wasn't supposed to go that far. It always goes further than it kind of tells you it's going to.
I watched the Ted's show, the Talking Teddy Bear. It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, I mean, the movies were fucking hilarious.
The movies were hilarious. The show is better than the movies. The jokes are so good.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
in, nice shot.
Thank you.
He's in sex ed class, and they pulled out a diagram of a vagina, and he's like, oh, God. Ted's looking over. Man, that was fast, even for you. He's like, I got to get rid of this boner. He's like, think about your dad coming out of the bedroom wearing a house coat, and you see his penis, and it just looks like a sleeping old bat.
Is it still voiced by what's his face?
Seth
Family
MacFarlane.
Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family Guy writer.
He does all the writing. The comedy's fucking great.
Oh yeah, I mean that's how
The
you know
dad
it's
is
gonna be good.
hilarious. The dad is hilarious. It's basically a Bill Burr light.
Oh god.
Like if Bill Burr was a working man and never made it as a comedian, that would be
Oh
that would
my
be the
god.
guy.
That's a scary human being.
Uh-oh.
Angry
that
all
right
the time.
now.
Just Boston
Oh, yeah.
angry. Who would
So
make
saying
this?
that's a terrifying human being. Yeah, with the
What?
just thinking about the fucking Leafs again. I'm just like I don't know. Whatever they're fucking do, just don't fuck with anything right now. Just leave the
Ride the
lines
win
alone.
streak. Sheldon Keefe's
Yeah.
probably thinking the same thing.
Just
That
enjoy
man's
it.
fighting for his fucking job right now.
Oldest 42-year-old on the face of the planet is Sheldon Keefe.
I was gonna say, have you seen the pictures of him from this season compared to like when he started? And it's only been like what, like a couple of years. Like he's aged significantly being coach of this hockey team. Oh. Which, I mean, I don't blame him.
No, I honest to God thought he was like a 50-year-old grandfather.
He looks like he's up there.
He has tight skin because he's swollen. Like that's.
he's swollen. Like that.
Well, his
that team
face looks swollen. Like that dude is gonna have a coronary if he keeps coaching for the fucking Leafs.
I mean, you see him yell, like, holy shit.
How do you even go home and sleep at night?
With a lot of fucking help, I guess.
With
Taking
help.
a lot of.
Oh yeah, him yelling is something.
It's so funny when he starts fucking freaking the fuck out. This probably isn't enough, but oh well.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
It was too much. I don't know, he just like, there's no way that man is not.
Wow.
I was gonna go straight in. I didn't even think that it. No.
It's a deceiving green, because when you look at it, it looks straight, and then like you go to putt and it's not.
Man, Pap and I played one yesterday, and it was right by the hole. Like every fucking hole this dude did, it turned right at the hole, and you couldn't see it. You couldn't. It looked like it wasn't moving.
Evil, unholy green.
And then he'd make it so that, like, you'd think you have it, you'd test square, and you'd move it a bit more to the right, but if moving it a little either way just threw it off so much that it was just like so many bumps, and it was a challenging one. We found a couple of really easy ones that we can try legendary on. Like there's one that's the putt is awesome. The putt is awesome. That was the best mini putt game. Yeah. Like, that was so good.
That's what I've wanted on a lot of these, is just like a mini putt thing.
We played the best one.
Like,
we played the best one.
I don't know why they don't like make an official like mode for multiplayer where you could just like have these really cool maps that they make that you just play like mini putt. Oof. I really don't know why.
It's gonna help my game.
But you can.
Yeah, like the course that we had, there were jumps. There were little tunnels. The last hole was amazing. It was basically a golf ball luge that went on. Like, it was a 1,500-foot putt that you could almost make a hole-in-one on.
Oh, damn. I was just talking more like the game itself. Like, I wish the game would officially make, like, a mini putt game mode.
Like, some DLC or something. Say, here's some...
Yeah, they could do some crazy shit with that. Like, if EA made it.
Instead of that weird driving thing that they have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they've done that shit for years, where you have to like hit the targets and fucking put it through like the hoops and stuff. Oh.
Skills competition basically.
First time.
Why did mine roll so much?
Because it's round. Justin's using a pumpkin.
Yeah. Forget. Every time I miss a shot, it's because I'm shooting up with a pumpkin.
I mean, yeah, that's a good, it's a good kind of like thing to have in your back pocket.
Yeah, excuses. I mean, reasons. One.
You ever played golf with a pumpkin?
No. I played a golf game where you could change the shape of your golf ball, and square was terrible. Cube was the worst. Cube was terrible. You could play as hockey puck. Hockey puck was pretty good. Golf ball was best, oddly enough. Cube was terrible. Triangle was the fucking worst. It was a pyramid.
See, it's the stem of that friggin' pumpkin, I'm telling you.
Yep, that would have been in. That would have dropped if it wasn't for the stem. That's brutal.
This game loves to crush your soul, man.
His one over there. Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
Holy.
Wow.
I didn't know I was playing with professionals today. I wasn't made aware of this.
Ha ha ha.
What is this angle that I got for my fucking putt? What is this fucking shit, man? Holy fuck. This is wild.
Hope and pray.
Look at this.
Nice.
There it goes.
All that wine.
It went like to the left, and then it came back to the right.
That should be good.
That was Square assisted. I had to. I had no fucking clue where to even begin with that.
The worst is when it's so far off that it was no help at all.
Yeah, you're just like, well...
It's just like, oh no, I completely guessed wrong on that.
The other day, Dave and I playing, and I used one, and I was on the wrong side of the flag. Where I'd say, "Oh no, I don't want to go first."
Oh, I forgot to ask you. Did you guys see that Helldivers game that came out?
Looks pretty cool. Looks like a Starship Troopers mixed with
apparently it's good when you have friends. Otherwise, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I brought it up.
It's a multiplayer game.
Well, that's why I brought it up. So I don't know if you guys had seen it, because that would be fun as fuck. And it's only like $35 or something, I think. It's not like a full price game.
Probably there's not much to it yet.
Oh no, apparently it's like pretty like.
Has anybody played Suicide Squad? Kill the Justice League?
Oof. No. Oh no, but I've heard plenty about it.
Were you watching, Ian?
Yep, I saw what you did. I've seen
a bunch of videos of it, and it looks the worst.
How did you get through?
Somebody did an animation recently where.
And I put it up in the sky.
Where it's what Arkham Batman would have done in that situation.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. It's like, yep. That's exactly it. And then Nerdrotic.
You're over.
He had said in a live stream or something like that. He's like, see, what I want is for this current rendition of Harley Quinn to go up to the Joker and then say something about how she's going to be the one to kill Batman or something like that. And then he pulls out a gun and he says something to her and then pulls the trigger, but it's a bang thing. And she's like, oh, it's very good, Mr. J. You got me. And then he goes, oh, this damn thing, pulls out the arrow and shoots her right in the eye. I was like, good, it's done. It's over with.
Holy fuck.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah.
Somebody actually made a drawing of it. Like a comic drawing. It looks phenomenal. See if I can send it to you guys later.
No, let's see that. Oh, you even got through with that.
This is where he ended up.
Looking like a mountain goat out here. Look at him hopping.
Meh.
Come on, like he's always hiding in the bushes. Like I'm squatting, I'm taking a shit here, taking a shit.
I'm trying to shit here, man. You get some fucking privacy.
Look, I keep slipping in it. Oh shit, there's shit running down my leg now.
He's doing something.
Let's see how this fucking works. Oh, I hit a rock.
Nice.
Oh, that would have been great if it super speed rolled through there.
No kidding. Well, we all made it.
Oh, now I gotta use a stupid splash shot. They're the worst.
The worst.
Get ready for it to run.
Dr. Chipinski.
Chipinski?
Oh,
Dr. Chipinski's not in here today.
No. It's his assistant Close Enough is, though. Dr. Close Enough? Or you can have Dr. Adequate.
There's a doctor at Sunnywork. His name's Dr. Slaughter.
Dr. Slaughter.
You're in the wrong profession. You should have become a G.I. Joe.
Should become a supervillain.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Bad bounce.
I had to I didn't want it to run a million miles, so I set it to flop and took a lot off of it.
Dr. Splazinski.
Dr. Slaughter will see you now.
So how are you feeling? Good. Well, you won't be.
Very soon.
You think you feel good now?
Destroy you. You will perish.
Oh, I gotta go to
I
Dr.
hate
Slaughter's
this
house.
shot.
Did you say you have to go to the Dr. Slaughterhouse or Doctor's house? It's Dr. Slaughter's house. What difference does it make?
It's the
Yeah,
same.
it's true.
The same fucking place.
It's the same thing. Doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Oh, my back. Oh, big stretch.
You're the youngest one here, shut up.
Yeah, but I also fucking hunch over for a living.
And I get damn well good pay for it, too, though.
What do you live in a bell tower and ring the bell?
I am the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes, sir, I'll go ring the bell.
The rope is so heavy. My spine is literally deforming because of the weight of this bell.
Oh God. Here we.
Oh. Oh, I can smell the chicken wing. There's chicken wings being made.
Oh. All right. Uber them over.
Oh, I got
Pretty
this
cool.
40 Creek barbecue sauce.
So good. 40 Creek is
Yep.
an awesome barbecue sauce.
It's just like so hard to get because you can only buy it in like the fucking shit
the
that they sell
family
to
club.
restaurants.
You don't want to
Yeah.
do it. You don't want to do it.
You sure?
Why shouldn't I do it?
Okay. Well, actually, you got a 9-mile-an-hour wind.
I don't know if it'll make it through there. There's trees and stuff.
I mean, I know I'm going to try. It's the only way I'm going to catch up to Pappy.
I'd have to hit it like absolutely perfectly.
Yeah,
I
I won't.
What do we have to lose?
Go, Tiger,
Nothing.
go to. Oh, my God.
My
We're
bad,
fucking
yeah.
gaming. And now
Gonna
I
have a
have to get
hard
around
second
this.
shot.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, if he did that,
If he did.
I went over there.
Schwack. Oh.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
about what I thought was going to happen.
Okay, so we've learned that.
I mean, you would have been.
I've got
really
a lot
good
of learning
spot if
experience
that
here. A
had
lot
went.
of choices, a lot of choices.
Yep. Yep. You got to consider your options here.
9-mile-an-hour wind. All right.
Oh.
I hit it fast. I would have made it if I didn't hit it fast.
Death sentence.
I'm still going to try again. This is the tin cup I die on.
I don't
You
know
have
if
been
there's a
punished.
benefit to it.
You have been punished with a appointment with Dr. Slaughter.
I don't think it's anything to do with benefit at this point. It's more of a can I do it?
It's pride
Yeah,
thing.
It's doable.
It's doable.
Pappy's just sitting back like, yeah, just keep
Oh, he's
shooting
already
at that
won the game,
Big
so,
fucking
I mean-
rock.
I'll just go.
Not
That's
yet.
what I mean. I didn't have anything to lose, so.
You
This
didn't.
is golf.
I got to try
What
and get
can
it
you-
in on my next shot to keep it competitive.
What can you take from a man that has nothing left to lose?
His balls.
According to the
And then he
scoreboard,
has nothing left to lose.
7 more strokes.
Barely.
I want you to
See, like,
show
who wants
me
a who wants a
Sit,
nice,
sit.
easy shot like this? I don't.
I
It's not
want
exciting.
you
That's not
to show
exciting.
me the way.
Chipping it 25
wanna-
yards to
If
the
you want to
left.
make, if
No?
you want to make the highlight reel, I
That's
think you're going to get in just by
exhilarating.
like tapping it in. No,
Yeah, no. You gotta go
you
for
got to hit it off some people's heads first.
Yep.
Oh, fucking
Sometimes
made that no problem.
you gotta hit,
Too bad I'm
hit
gonna
a couple
fucking get a
noggins
bogey.
along the way.
Okay, well it says it's going to do this.
That's gonna go off the rocket behind you. Oh my god. I can't believe that worked.
I
Not
guess I
bad.
should have clubbed up.
Oh. Are we in business here? No. Maybe, actually. Where's pitch? Where the
There's no
pitch?
pitch
Where the
after 8.
pitch? Fuck.
Not bad.
And you
Who
wanted
laughed
more.
now? Who laughed now, huh? I want to try and get more. Like, I wanted to see if I could get more height on it.
For bogey, eh? You need to hit this. Like there.
Oh, the wings smell so good.
Shut up.
Food
Shut
trip.
up. Shut up.
I haven't eaten yet today. I'm fucking starving.
Me too.
I am absolutely famished.
I'm having garlic shrimp and rice and beans.
Oh.
I'm having ribs. I made them last night.
I mean, that's still... Oh, I made awesome ribs the other weekend. They came out so fucking good. I got them from, like, the pack of 2, like, sets of, like, racks of ribs from No Frills.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they were, like, the best ribs that I've had in a while. I really outdid myself. I was very
I got some
happy.
St. Louis cut ribs. Fuck, I love them. So good.
Oh, so good. I didn't even have to pick the membrane off the bottom of these
Oh,
racks.
they already did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Which is really rare. They never do that shit. I always have to do that myself. That was like the key that I found. Once I started doing that with the ribs, it changed it. Like, it's so much better.
Yeah, it helps make them more tender.
What I do is I'll put them in the pan, put like a little bit of garlic powder, fucking salt and pepper, kind of just like base seasoning on there. And then I'll put like some water in the bottom and just like little touches of oil around. And then I cover it with tin foil. I bake it in the oven, and it like steams them kind of thing from the bottom and all that. And then once they're almost finished, you can like open it up and put a little bit of barbecue sauce, whatever, if you want to add to that. You know, if you want to put barbecue sauce on them or whatever, or you can just leave them like that. I remember when me and Dylan were out west, I made those for Christmas, and the ribs did not make it through that night. They were
they got devoured.
Gone. There were no leftovers.
It's always a good sign.
I've always done my ribs like that since then, and fucking come out so good
every time.
Oh yeah. But just like these cuts, like I don't know. Like no bits of fucking cartilage or anything, just nice like back ribs. Like they were just so fucking good.
The big win.
No fucking kidding.
I'm not.
12.
I'm not.
I'm not kidding, I promise you.
But it's Tiger Woods.
Tiger don't miss, except for when I'm playing him and he does. Holy fuck, what 12-mile-an-hour wind?
I guess nobody else used the driver there. I was the only one.
Your character he's just too powerful. He's too strong. When a U.S. government helicopter came down and swept him up and he was never seen again. Some say he was studied for his incredible physical strength.
Those men in black that keep showing up everywhere.
I've been kind of wanting to watch. I've been kind of wanting to watch the old Men in Black movies, like Will
Barry
Smith.
Sonnenfeld made some great movies back then. That was
they were so good. They were just so funny. I don't know, like being like young around that time. I feel very lucky to have grown up with the movies that I did.
Oh, I know the feeling.
I remember going to school one day and talking about it with Dave, and I quoted the one line. It's like, so we got this massive intergalactic technology. We're driving around in a Ford POS, and Dave goes, actually, it was a Ford LTD.
Which is still a POS.
Fuck me.
God, those movies were so good when they came out. He got the car name wrong. I gotta try this. I have to know just a little bit. Oh, I set it up perfectly. Look at that. I am Tiger Woods.
No.
I didn't even have to move that.
Enjoy the alimony payments.
Yeah.
I will. My
Whatever. I get to
steel spine.
fuck everything I want now. Who cares? That's what that walk away he was saying.
It's like, yeah,
Who
whatever.
cares? Yeah, okay, take my money. Go get railed by a bunch of dudes in like some foreign country. I don't care. I can do whatever I want with my dick now. It's my dick.
It was his 9-iron that she beat him with.
Yeah.
Well,
What woman scorned. I mean,
that's like some Grand Theft Auto shit right there. You can beat up with a 9-iron.
yeah.
No, it's Last of Us you're thinking of.
Yes.
Oh,
Or that other
too,
zombie,
yeah.
that small zombie game that name escapes me.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier when you were talking about the conveniently placed fucking things that explode. Like The Last of Us, that scene where they go into the fucking, like when Trish gets bit and she's like, no, I'm gonna blow myself up and get rid of all the clickers. It's just like, how the fuck, like, how do these barrels of gasoline just explode like this? They always do that shit.
Yeah, because I'm sure that gas isn't old. you know, like,
and like mostly
it's
water at this point.
It's just been sitting in a barrel.
Yeah, but it's
Justin,
highly explosive.
I told you I watched all of Stranger Things.
Yep.
And I was quite impressed.
Yep.
Once I got over the Goonies thing.
The Goonies aspect of it, but they grow up. It's like anybody. It's like Harry Potter when you grow up with the characters, right? Like,
No, I enjoyed it after. Just the first couple episodes was like, yeah, okay.
I like when they were filming the Goonies. What was? Okay, when they're filming the Goonies and they had the ship, they didn't want the kids to see it. They wanted to film their actual reaction to it.
God damn it!
So they had them come in and they turned, and Josh Brolin goes, "Holy shit!" Like, we can't use that.
Well, you fucked it up.
Oh yeah, because they did that with when Heath Ledger came out the first time as the Joker, and that was his actual reaction. The old boy, Alfred. That was his actual reaction to seeing him. He was fucking terrified. He's like, no, I was legitimately scared. This guy came out. I didn't know if this was part of the movie or not.
Some crazy man has gotten onto the set.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, that's kind of what Jay and Silent Bob did. You could do the same thing.
True. Fuck, those movies were so good. I gotta watch.
You got another
more
1083?
Stranger
No,
Things.
I didn't have a hooker today. God damn it, Ben! Again? Nah, there wasn't a hooker today.
I gotcha, didn't I?
It was the bomb and the Phantoms. It's such a stupid movie to reference.
God, I don't know, those fucking movies, like Clerks and all that, are so good.
It's just because the writing is good.
Even Clerks 2 was good, in my opinion.
I liked Clerks 3, to end it kind of the way that his actual life was going, like have the guy have a heart attack and all that.
I didn't actually watch Clerks 3 when it came out. I still
Oh,
haven't
Police at the
seen
Bridge. It's touching. It's a good way to kill off those characters.
it. Yeah, I should watch
Well,
it.
to like end, it's an end to the story, right?
Yeah. We're just fucking sending this. Just go. Go over there. I'm not... Trying to like make a precise shot with a 15-mile-per-hour crosswind. Just go over there.
Every course, I swear to God,
Go over
Patty's
there.
got high wind on.
This isn't me. This is Justin's course.
It doesn't mean I can't blame you for it. Every time I play with you, we get these insane wins that it's just, okay, I'm a guess where it goes from here. I wonder where this is going to go.
Well, that is
look,
golf.
the water.
It's
oh,
part
look,
of the excitement.
Sand. It is exciting, though, isn't it?
It's part of the excitement. You never know what's going to happen.
Nagging, that's all. Got a bitch.
People that complain. N blank EGERS.
Naggers.
South Park.
You have to edit that, Justin.
Oh, it's a South Park joke. If they can get away with it.
No, I know it is. I know it is.
Just referencing one of the greatest character creators ever.
It was people who annoy you.
Yeah.
That was the category. People who annoy you.
Annoy you. Yep.
N blank GG.
What am I gonna do with this?
He was so excited when he said it too.
Yeah.
Too hard again.
It's the splash shot. It's just the worst. Wherever it lands, it seems to travel at the exact same distance that you shot it.
Yeah, literally. I don't know. I'm used to it from the other game where you could like be really like tight
precise
with that shot. Yeah.
No.
Where you could just put it in the hole.
Yeah. Oh, the other fucking. Oh yeah, no, I'm not even talking about Rory. I was talking about like golf club.
Oh.
Rory, that just would have been in the hole. Like there wouldn't have been any like the ball wouldn't have rolled. It would have been in the air, and then it would have been in the hole. Yeah. That would have been it.
Nobody wants this.
Something I saw recently, it might have been a meme. But it was something about like all these basketball players were together and someone said, "Oh, all we need is Kobe." And then there was a helicopter crash and like, "Oh no, he's here."
Oh God.
For what that was from. Might have been a meme.
He's here.
Oh.
That's like 2 times I've done that. Just in this, on this course. Kisses to the inside and says, "Fuck you." You wish that had gone in, don't you?
Oh, joy.
I love it. He always loads up one of his maps, and I'm always good at his maps.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep choosing them. I'm gonna start doing yours so I can win a game.
Oh, you need John Cena then. I'm undefeated as John Cena.
John Cena doesn't go downhill. He only goes uphill like his career.
So funny. Maybe I looked at what is my score? Where am I?
You're minus something.
You're doing a hell of a lot better than I am.
I mean, I was at -6 and then I hit the water a bunch.
On that one hole.
A bunch of times.
It was hot out. It was time to go for a dip.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this crosswind. Go. There you go. After we finish this game, I'm gonna go eat for a little bit, and then I'm down to play again.
Stay.
Okay.
Because Dave's gonna go to darts around what time? 5:30.
I'm already
probably later than that.
I'm already getting yelled at to go get go get my food now. I've said wait, for I must finish golf.
Yeah, we only got one more hole after this, then he can go eat. We can do that putt-putt thing while he's eating. It won't take, show,
No, I don't have to make anything either. Just have to go fucking get it and eat it.
Why? Oh yeah, the wind. God damn it, Dave.
Hey, you didn't blame me this time, Pappy.
No.
No, I already know he's the reason the wind is here. I should have remembered I'm playing with Pappy and accounted for it. It's still his fault, but it's more my fault this time.
This time.
Just doesn't
Emphasis
matter.
on that.
Just doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You caused this wind, didn't you?
Yeah,
I'm the one blowing.
You devil.
He's on the top of that mountain blowing hard ass.
Oh, ugly. Ugly.
Join me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I have come.
Don't
I have arrived. You can hit my ball at the same time if you move over a little bit.
Almost. There we go. Good show.
Excellent.
And
You.
I can't do that.
I came back to like 5 yards.
Oh. Oh, I hit it slow and fucked up.
And crooked. Slow and crooked. That's great. Sometimes if you hit it fast and crooked the same amount of fast, it works out and you shoot it straight. Yeah.
It corrects itself. Nice.
Yep, sinks it.
I just cannot chip in this game. I fucking suck at it.
It takes time, but you'll get there.
Yeah.
And once you get there, you'll completely forget how to do it.
Then you'll suck again.
But once you get there, I prefer chipping over putting at this point.
I'm more consistent with putting than I am chipping. I don't know. Chipping,
It
I just can't
depends on
line
the
it up.
green.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, last hole, Pappy. Be disastrous, please.
If you hole out, that'd be great. Oh, yeah. Look, in Madam Web, there's this one part where he's like talking about the spider. It's in this dream when the spider women attack him. All I could think about was Office Space. The one guy. He's like, they took my stapler. They got my stapler back. Because it sounds like that. He's like, they took my spider. Where's my spider? I need to find my spider. Such a bad movie.
I still want to know why you watched it twice.
Well, I didn't really watch
so you
it
could
the
write
first
down
time.
how bad it was.
Yeah, and then I wanted to make
Sometimes
sure
movies
that
are just on. Like when I watched Black Panther 2, you could honestly, I think you could film the whole movie in about a minute and a half. There's like 3 scenes you need to see, and then that's it. The movie's just terrible. So bad. Black Panther movie, no Black Panther. So dumb.
Yeah, no, I watched it the second time just because I wanted notes. Like I had some things, but I wanted to see what else there was.
What
How are you going to have a Black Panther movie with no
driver?
Black Panther in it?
And probably end up where I am.
No, let's find out.
Debbie does dishes. She never did the dishes, not once.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
off the
hit
meter.
the rock in a good way.
Off the
Hit the
meter.
rock in a good way. No.
Oh, well.
I mean, that was kind of worth it.
Better off than where I am.
Decisions I can make.
That was definitely a first science shot.
Where does that put me?
Building on old science.
It's gonna be fucking dumb.
No.
I didn't hit it good. How to do more stupid. Goddamn fucking trees.
Yeah, no, it's sometimes just
When
if you're gonna talk
trees-
about something, a movie, it's good to rewatch it just to make sure you got everything right. Especially on YouTube, like if you're gonna review it or something like that, which I'm totally not going to. Although I kind of already have by just saying it sucks.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from the suck because I had to watch that show.
Echo?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, like watching this, I was like, okay, I remember asking Dave during Echo, what was the point of the show? I don't know what the point of this movie was.
I still don't know what the point of fucking Echo was. It was an introduction.
It was an introduction to a character that nobody knows. Based on a character who appeared in a show that nobody watched.
I watched it. You know I watched it.
Oh, got a big bounce.
Because I have to watch all the shows as per our fucking agreement. What an agreement.
Yeah.
But
Dave
I guess it'll
basically
work out
came up
even.
to me and says, hey, there's two prizes. There's $2 million and there's 500,000. Which one do you want? Do you want to do the 2 million? Sure, I'll take 2 million.
Yeah, that's kind of how that went. I'll watch the shows because maybe... Well, because I enjoyed Moon Knight. I thought Moon Knight was interesting. If not a part of the... Like, it doesn't need to be a part of the Marvel Universe, but it was cool. I like those big dog Egyptian creatures. It was neat seeing one of those. The jackal or whatever it is.
Egyptian creatures.
The Sphinx.
And he's all
No,
dressed
not
up.
the
Like, I had a
Sphinx.
bunch of Moon Knight comics as a kid that I never really understood.
I don't even know how I'm going to try at this point. There we go. See, better. Better when you don't try. What have we learned today, kids? Don't try, just do.
Just do it.
That's way too fast.
Trying implies a possibility of failure. We don't do that here.
We aim for the bottom.
We are the bottom.
There's a lot of people at the top, but who's holding up the bottom?
That's him.
Oh,
Nice
Look
shot.
at that.
there it is.
What a
Thank you.
way to
Holding
end
up
the
the
game.
bottom. Ox, I just seen how that's done.
Holding up
Okay.
the bottom. Hello?
Look at that. I get a couple french fries into me and the whole fucking game changes. I'm back, baby.
It's a good thing it was
I've
the
been
last hole.
revitalized.
Just needed some potato.
I just needed some of that good old potato.
Whoa.
It's Pappy's fault for the wind.
Always. I blame them for the
blowing
wind when we were
so
playing
hard,
putt-putt.
man.
It's blowing so much wind, Captain Planet's gonna show up.
Sure. Please stop.
Earth, fire, wind, water. I'm the last airbender. Wrong fucking show.
Wrong. Slaps him. If you like this video, you can come stalk my house at this address.
Please,
My
I'm
boat
ever
home
so
between these
lonesome.
hours.
Look for
You
the
can also-
50 in the front pocket.